You're on air with Regime Gaming. Our values are honor, valor, sacrifice, and esprit de corps with gaming, because loot. And today we're back in the world of Skyrim, showing off the tactic that we so kindly started off last time. The sneak exploit, leveling your sneak up before the beginning of the game. Now, as you can see here, I've got 97 skill level ups, and it took me 419 attacks on our perfect punching bag here, Rayloff, who does not get angry and attack you back during this portion of the game, to level the sneak all the way up to level 99. So, you know, for a total of 420 critical strikes and sneak attacks, we're going to go ahead and do that and get our sneak to level up to level 100.
See if you can unlock that door.
Now, as you can see here, our sneak is actually, you know, we've got most of our perks in sneak. Not much in anything else. I do have a couple of perks in one-handed to increase my perk damage, my attack damage, so it's easier to kill things with the sneak attacks. And I will be adding some to archery later. But you've got that Assassin's Blade, 15 times damage with daggers with a backstab, 40% harder to detect while sneaking. That 15 times damage does come in handy, by the way. Silence, walking and running does not affect detection. And then perk we're going to get next, Shadow Warrior. So all you've got to do is in the middle of combat crouch and nobody can see you. At least for a moment.
What are you doing? Did you find a key? See if it unlocks that door.
There we are, level 100. We're about to get that capstone perk real quick. And as we get this capstone perk, we'll go ahead and skip past the first dungeon to give you some actual gameplay with this sneak perk and show you why this Itchbay Tactics No. 2. It's broken, by the way.
Unlock that door and let's get out of here.
So here we are at the first mine that you encounter in the game, coming out of the initial dungeon. So here I am shooting an arrow, trying to draw the attention of the guy. Doesn't work because there's a guy, Ember Shard Mine. There it is. That's the name of it. There's a guy who's guarding this area, so I'm shooting arrows to try and distract him to see if I can draw him out. But because if I can get him to look over there, you know, look over there, what was that noise? Then I don't have to worry about, you know, him coming out and killing. Unfortunately, sneaking doesn't work so good when you're out in the bright sunlight.
There you are.
Down like a vampire almost. My attempts at sneaking failed. However, that perk did come in handy. You saw when he went ahead and said, "Hey, where'd you go?" "Oh, there you are." Yeah, that bit right there. Even though he didn't say the "where'd you go" part. For a brief moment, he wasn't able to keep track of me. But now let's go ahead and show off how broken this perk actually is, or the skill tree actually is. And one of the things you'll see me do in this dungeon, is something I'll do in many other dungeons in the future, is to remove torches. There are several things that increase your detection rating, one of them being the amount of light in the area around you. So if you take out the torches, you have less light, and thus are harder to detect. Now, the AI in this game is also dumb enough to not notice when the torches go out, so, well, that's their fault. This is just, yeah, it gets bad. There should be laws against this kind of abuse. I mean, against NPC abuse at this level.
This again? I told you.
Look at
Have
him.
someone standing guard out there.
He
Don't
thinks
forget the
he's
rock
good.
trap we rigged up. So, stop your worrying.
He's telling the other guy to stop worrying that nobody's gonna come through there.
Dozing off again like that.
Little does he know, I'm already in here. Now, he's gonna turn around because he's gonna make his rounds, right? And this is going to be lovely. Watch what happens. Don't ask how I teleported behind him, you know, that was just a thing that happens, you know, when your sneak level's high enough. I just showed up on the other side of him real quick, slit his throat from behind, even though I was right in front of him. Yeah. Broken? Broken.
Wizards. That's power. Then they've got this magic. Can turn wood to gold.
And you know, while there isn't a magic in the game to turn wood to gold, there is a magic in the game to turn iron to gold. But, in this case, we just use blood. Blood turns to gold, as you can see here. Now, here we kind of hide because they're looking for somebody who opened that door or that drawbridge. This guy right here. Now I've got to kill him before he finds the other body. So, yep, he's dead. Note how from this distance he can't see me because he doesn't have the lights. All those torches I took away make it difficult for him to see me. And my sneak level is so high that, yeah, this is not even fair. La 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 la. And the body just conveniently hides itself. Now, what you're gonna see here is gonna be one of those signs of brokenness that comes along with this high level of sneak that we got ourselves at the beginning of the game. There's a guy right there, sitting down, right there. He's staring at that torch I just took. He's staring directly at me. He can't see me because my sneak level is so high. So I'm just gonna creep up right next to him while he's sitting there. Yep. This is how broken this game is. Ah! Dead. Take his keys, take his money. Yeah. So, you've been on air with Regime Gaming. Our values are honor, valor, sacrifice, and esprit de corps with gaming, because loot. And this has been Skyrim Itchbay Tactics number 2, part 2. Look forward to seeing more. Go ahead and drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Be great.